There's a voice inside you that has never been wrong. It whispers softly, beneath all the noise of the world. It's the voice that says, this feels right or this doesn't belong to me. But most of us are trained to listen to everything else, opinions, fears, and logic that keep us trapped. The mind wants to plan, predict, and control. The soul wants to flow, trust, and surrender. And between those two, there's a quiet battlefield. When you start to feel lost, pause. Don't run for answers, breathe instead. Because the soul doesn't need direction, it is the direction. You've always known the way, even when you forgot to trust it. Your intuition has been your truest map all along. Let silence remind you what you've always known. And let your own light lead you home again. The mind loves to measure everything. It creates stories about who you are, what you deserve, and what could go wrong. It's not the enemy, it's just scared. The mind is blind to what it cannot calculate. But the soul doesn't need evidence. It feels truth through vibration, not validation. Sometimes your heart will guide you where logic refuses to go. And that's okay. Because not everything sacred can be explained. You were never meant to live only from reason, you were born to feel your way through. Let the unknown be your teacher. Let trust be your language. And remember, your soul is fluent in faith. Even when your mind doubts every step you take. There comes a moment when everything feels uncertain. You question your choices, your timing, your direction. But clarity often comes after confusion. The fog is not failure, it's preparation. It slows you down, so you can see what truly matters. When the path disappears, maybe it's time to create one. When nothing feels clear, maybe you're being asked to trust deeper. Your soul already knows what's ahead. It's guiding you step by step, not mile by mile. Trust the pauses. Trust the waiting. You're not lost, you're being recalibrated. The detour is divine. And the darkness is not punishment, it's the cocoon of transformation. Once, there was a traveler who lost his sight while crossing a desert. He panicked, stumbling over stones, desperate for direction. He cried out to the sky, "How will I ever reach home if I can't see the way?" A voice inside him whispered, "Feel where the warmth touches your skin." He turned toward the sunlight and began to walk. Each step was uncertain, but he trusted that gentle warmth. Days passed, and though his eyes couldn't see, his heart could sense the way. Eventually, he found an oasis, a place of peace, not on any map, but exactly where he was meant to be. Sometimes you must lose your sight to find your vision. Because when the mind is blind, the soul takes the lead. The soul doesn't force. It flows. It doesn't demand answers, it dances with uncertainty. Surrender is not giving up, it's giving into the truth that not everything can be controlled. When you loosen your grip, life begins to hold you. When you stop running, peace finds you. The struggle is often between your timeline and the divine one. Let things unfold naturally. Your timing is not late, it's sacred. The universe doesn't rush what's meant to last. So breathe, trust, and stay open. Every unanswered prayer is still energy forming its shape. And what's meant for you can never miss you. The soul speaks through feelings, symbols, synchronicities. A song that suddenly touches your heart. A feather where you least expect it. A coincidence that feels like fate. These are not random, they are gentle signs from your higher self. But you must be quiet enough to notice. Still enough to listen. The universe speaks softly, the noise of the world shouts. Slow down. Turn inward. Meditate, breathe, write, walk, do what connects you to your essence. Because when you hear the whisper within, you'll realize, it never stopped speaking. You just stopped listening. Every challenge reflects something unhealed. Every delay reflects something you must learn. Your outer world mirrors your inner state. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? When the mirror hurts, don't break it, cleanse it. Each moment of pain is polishing your soul's lens. And when it clears, you'll see that even your wounds were sacred paths home. You were never broken, only being refined. The soul evolves through contrast. And love remains the constant truth beneath it all. A woman once entered a silent forest, searching for direction in life. She prayed, "Please, tell me where to go." But no answer came. She sat under a tree and began to cry. As she quieted, she noticed the wind moving gently through the leaves, a rhythm that matched her heartbeat. And in that silence, she heard, "You are already on the path." Tears turned to peace. She realized she didn't need a sign, she was the sign. From that day, she walked with trust, no longer needing to know, only to feel. Sometimes, the forest doesn't speak because it wants you to listen to your own breath. Your greatest power is faith in the unseen. Every soul journey is designed to unfold when you're ready. The unknown isn't empty, it's full of miracles waiting to be met. Let go of the need to know how. Let your energy guide what. You're not walking in darkness, you're walking in divine timing. Every delay, every silence, every closed door has meaning. Life doesn't punish, it redirects. And sometimes, protection looks like rejection. You will understand one day why it all had to happen the way it did. Until then, keep walking with faith as your lantern. You've never truly been lost. You were only wandering through layers of yourself. And now, you're remembering. The mind may still question, but the soul always knows. You came here not to find the way, but to remember it. Your soul knows the way even when the mind is blind. So close your eyes, breathe deeply, and listen. To the wisdom that doesn't shout, but whispers. You are the light, the path, and the destination. And everything you seek, has been within you all along.